Dumbest comment of the week, courtesy of Cosmic Book News, which is, again, not surprising. Cosmic Book News is, it's one of those grifter sites that they're always saying crazy, wild shit. It's a right-wing grifter factory. I honestly wouldn't have seen this if somebody else hadn't. I think the Ray of Water replied to this, but it's one of those, oh, woke, always complaining about woke, always complaining about woke. It's, if I'm being honest, it's lazy. Like, these are the same people that be like, ooh, lazy writing. They'll be the first people to be talking about lazy writing, and they'll do lazy writing. You know what I'm saying?
Takes like, one to know one.
Yeah, they have no, like, there's no, what I like to say, no originality, no panache,
no vision,
anything. Yeah, they're just, all they want, they say the same stupid shit. So this wasn't even a response to the damn trailer. This was in response to the poster for Supergirl, right? And the tagline on it is truth, justice, whatever, right? And it's got Supergirl, you know, she's got like sunglasses on and what, you know, she's, that's her thing, right? Which, by the way, you would have gotten that if you'd watched fucking Superman. If you'd watched Superman and you saw the way she was in there, this makes perfect sense. Also, read a motherfucking comic book. How about that? You're supposed to be Cosmic Book News, and yet you don't seem to...
Well, cosmic, not comic.
Yeah, you can't... You want to talk about superhero shit, you can't seem to actually crack open a fucking comic book. That the comic book that Supergirl's based on, this is exactly in line with how she is in the book. What I can I be honest? You know what I really think is the problem here? Like, and the comment, by the way, I'm just going to say, I'm going to read the whole thing. He says, James Gunn can't help himself, 3 exclamation marks. James Gunn's DC is once again mocking America in the first official Supergirl poster, which debuted with the line truth, justice, whatever. This is because, let me just say, conservative Americans, they want so bad to be persecuted. Them motherfuckers are in charge, but they want to be persecuted so bad because they want to be the villains and also loved. Bitch, you can't have both. Yeah, pick a lane and stick to it. The jab by Gunn didn't come out of nowhere. Superman Creature Commandos of Peacemaker Season 2 lean heavily into political commentary. Clearly, Gunn is sending, all caps, the message. This is because you guys suck, you conservatives, and if you're conservative and you don't like this stuff, you guys are in charge. You're doing all the shitty things. The things that you do suck, and artists are going to comment on the fact that you're doing things that suck. Maybe stop being shitty, and you won't get talked about. But also, I think that this is it says that there's more to what these people are saying, because also, and have you noticed, these motherfuckers are mad that they can't sexualize Millie Alcock more. And I feel like this is what's, they want Power Girl, right? That's what they want.
No, they want White Power Girl.
They want that. Literally, somebody was like, this is in response to the trailer, and we'll talk about this later, but they were like, well, they should have put Sydney Sweeney, which is another can of worms we can address later. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, that between the fact that she's kind of, you know, like, the only way that James Gunn could have made them more angry is if they had her have purple hair. That's the only way he could have pissed them off more, is if she had purple hair. Anyway, this is a dumbass comment. What do you agree with my assessment?
Look, they're complaining. Like, what I don't get is why they're complaining about somebody criticizing them allegedly, if they're supporters of free speech, which they were supporting when they allegedly were persecuted under democratic rule.
Yeah, they are supporters
of course. Of course,
yeah.
We know that they do not want free speech. They do not want to be criticized. They're just stupid. Really, that's all I can say. Because yeah, it's dumb. Yeah, it's out of nowhere. It's basically like one thing doesn't have anything to do with the other thing. They're missing all kinds of points, but again, it's not surprising.
Yeah.
Of course, they're gonna grasp at straws and they're gonna try to like find a lot of things that are possibly wrong with this movie in their eyes, just because it's not the movie that they wanted. Not surprising, predictable, not original. Come up with something new. Be smarter. At least like find things that really would bother you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, right.
At some point, they just become boring and unoriginal.
Well, it's because right-wing Americans are, well, a lot of them are dumb, but also a lot of them, and look, I'm painting with a large, wide brush here. A lot of them are dumb, or a lot of them are blindly patriotic to the point of being actually not patriots and more like nationalists. And that means
these two are connected.
Yeah.
When you're dumb, you tend to be blindly believing some ideology.
Yeah, they're blindly nationalists, and so yay America no matter what. Even though these same motherfuckers would be like, why you hate America so much when Biden was president or when Obama was president, were shit talking America and American policy because it didn't align with what so they could spend they're like, yeah, never trash America unless our opponents are in charge, then trash America. They're full of shit. Cosmic Book News sucks anyway. Like, I can't remember the last time I got anything useful from that site. And the dude's a grifter.
I never have.
And he's a right-wing grifter and just says dumb shit. And you always see it. Like I said, every time this shit gets recommended to me by Google, it's always a trash headline and something stupid. And it's all culture war bullshit. And of course, they're gonna be crying because when this comes out, it'll do well, and they're just gonna cry. So it's a dumbass comment, and I just wanted to highlight it. So fuck you, Cosmic Book News.